This is Andrew from Elite Marketing Pro, and I am here with none other than the one and only Michelle Pescosolido.
Yay!
So you spoke earlier today. No Excuses 7,
Yes.
San Diego. And you shared something. We're going to talk about Megan's page. She's doing awesome.
Yes.
It's incredible. I saw the blooper reel. I don't know if I mentioned this to you. I saw the blooper reel the other day. It was awesome. It's super cool to see her and like her entrepreneurial journey. And so let's dive in, because that was a big piece of your presentation. For those of you who don't know Michelle, probably most people know you that are a part of our community, because countless webinars and you've been a part of so many of our courses. And so, but perhaps it would be prudent for us to start with maybe a little bit of your story and how you hit like 6 figures in 6 months on Facebook a couple years ago. And I don't even know how many fans, honestly, you have now.
I have 114,000 fans now.
Mm-hmm.
Started out back in 2010, and I actually started out just in network marketing, looking for a way to stay at home with my kids, because I had always been a stay-at-home mom, went through a divorce, had to go back to college because I thought that's what I needed to do. And when I graduated, I landed a job for like $10 an hour. And I was thinking, wow, babysitters on our street get paid way more than I do. So I realized, a friend of mine had mentioned network marketing, and I thought, oh my God, this is the opportunity to get out and be able to make a ton of money, because everybody else was making a ton, so it seemed at that time to me. I think that's how everybody gets in. You see all the, big rising stars with yachts and boats and houses. So I did that for a couple months and realized, oh my gosh, I cannot do hotel meetings. I can't, chase around my friends and family members. I was starting to, friends were starting to delete me off of Facebook because I was pitching them. So I discovered online marketing and leveraged a system, and basically within 6 months had hit $10,000 a month, because I was using attraction marketing, to attract people to me, because I was putting in, an immense amount of value into the marketplace. So people were coming to me to help them build their business online. And that's where my journey pretty much started. So about 6 months later, started making about 10,000. It just kept growing and growing from there. And recently we just built a 7-figure business. So we're really excited about that. So what is that, 5.5 years later?
Yeah, no, that's tremendous. And what's cool, you have 2 daughters.
Yes.
And what's awesome is they get to grow up in such an entrepreneurial environment.
Right.
And clearly, your eldest daughter, Megan, is she's now, started implementing all the tactics and strategies that you teach.
Right.
Now with her passion is veganism, so the vegan diet, so staying away from any kind of animal product. And what's really cool is you can take, kind of regardless of what it is you're interested in, you can really take a passion. And what's cool is you can monetize that passion. So that's where I want to go with all of this, is just sort of talking about that. But let's start with the audience and how she kind of kicked things off, because I think it'll be really inspiring for people to hear. Her results, how long it's been since she started, and now how many fans she has, and how passionate that crowd is.
Yeah. So she decided to go vegan. I guess it hadn't even been 2 years, so 1.5 years ago, and she was so passionate and just so motivated, and just this is not a great word to throw in with it, but disgusted by the witnessing what happens, to the animals and how they get from the factories or the farm places, wherever, to your plate. She just became completely disgusted by that. And for her, at that time she was 16, she thought, can I make a difference? Like, by me not eating meat, can I actually make a difference? Or animal products, period, you're not using any. And she started doing research and realized that she could. And I took the journey with her at the same time. The same day we decided to go vegan, after just doing a ton of research. And so I thought, you know what, Megan, if you're so passionate about it, because she's really smart when you talk to her about veganism, like she knows the stuff. And so I said, you should start a fan page, and she was like, yeah. And it had nothing to do with, hey, I know you want to be an entrepreneur, but I said, let's just start a fan page. And she did. We set it up, and I said, all right, let's just get you some fans, And our thing was, in the beginning, was I just kind of wanted to get her in the spotlight, you know, like it wasn't for money necessarily. It was just, she would love to be on stages somewhere talking about it, or, you know, being on the Today Show in the morning and them being like, oh, you're 17, you're vegan, tell us how you got started. That's really how it kind of started out. Nothing to make money, just that exposure. So we ran some Facebook ads. And that Facebook ad has been running since day one, and we were getting 2-cent likes.
Wow.
It goes up sometimes, like recently, I've noticed it's a little bit higher right now, but she is basically building a huge community of other people either wanting to be vegan, partly vegan, or a full-blown vegan on that page. And you know, we've had that going for about 1.5 years, and she has 115,000 fans. Yes.
That is impressive.
Yes.
That is very, very cool. And I know that just recently, you know, she obviously built that huge fan base, and they're very active, which is cool. You know, there are a lot of very passionate people in that particular niche. And now she's kind of starting that monetization process.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, and when you say active, I should have probably mentioned that. So she'll post something on that page, and her most recent post reached like 150,000 fans. I mean, not fans, people, because that's more fans. She has 115,000. It'll go viral, and it'll reach beyond the amount of fans she has. And to me, I was very, like, as a business person, entrepreneur, I was intrigued by that. I was like, the engagement is insane here. These people love her. Now, she has her fair share of haters. That was a lesson I had to teach her, and that's hard when you're a mom and you see your 17-year-old getting picked on by people telling her, "Ooh, I hate your voice," or "You need to shave your eyebrows," or just horrible, hateful things. But just recently, we actually created a lead magnet that is giving away 15 tasty snacks that you probably didn't know were vegan. And that's her lead magnet, and she leads into the, you know, that people opt in to get that, and it goes to a video where she's actually selling a $9, at this time it's $9, we're testing different price points, but an ebook that's talking about, you know, veganism, why veganism, hidden animal ingredients in your food you may not be aware of, kitchen things that you should have on hand if you're vegan to make it easy, a vegan pantry, and then she has 10 breakfast recipes, 10 lunch, and 10 dinner recipes.
Right.
So it's a really neat thing, and we just launched it, you know, back last week, and it's doing really great. So it's a lot of fun, and she also sells T-shirts on there. That's actually what she tried first, just kind of to see if it would sell. And she was doing about 3 or 4 T-shirts a day. She just signed up for an affiliate company, and they already had vegan shirts.
Nice.
So she sells those and makes 50%. And she started that, and she'll sell 3 or 4 a day on a $40 a day budget on Facebook using ads. And we're turning if you know, we're spending $40, she's making $80.
Wow.
So she's doing really well. And the other thing is Amazon. So you know, she'll write some blog posts sometimes, and she'll put links in there to an Amazon product. And now vegan companies are reaching out to her and sending them her products, sending her their products, so she'll do reviews on them, because she does have that fan engagement and a big following, so they can get their products in the spotlight.
That is
it's
awesome.
Cool.
That is awesome. So she's 17.
Yes.
115,000 fans, and now monetizing that audience and generating an ROI. That's super cool. I love that. So I wonder if you could speak, you know, we've kind of gone into a very specific example, and I kind of wonder if you could speak to and maybe encourage folks that perhaps there's something they're passionate about, and you know, there's an opportunity, of course, there for them on Facebook to build a similar audience and find affiliate offers and kind of do that similar process.
Right. I don't think that our 14-year-old knows this yet, but she has a fan page too. It's Fuzzy Friends. So it is a hamster fan page. So again, it's a huge following, and they're loyal. I think she has 10,000 fans now, and I'm sure eventually we'll go to monetize that. But it starts with that passion, and I think that's the biggest you know, light bulb moment for me throughout this whole journey, and watching somebody with just a passion start a business, like start a fan page and have no other agenda to make money. To me, that I think that's why it's so successful, because they didn't do it the opposite way, which means, oh, I need to make money online, so let me start a fan page. It works better, and we can see that it obviously works better when you start with just a passion project. So if someone's passionate about, you know, working out, maybe they love to work out and they are in great shape, and maybe they have some products they can sell on the back end that pertains to, you know, the health and wellness industry. Start a page on being healthy. I have a friend that has a fit type mom page. you know, and she does workouts for moms and videos and things like that, and she needs to monetize that, but she hasn't. She's been doing that for fun. I've got another guy that was talking about he loves fishing. And he was telling me all these really cool examples and just tips and tricks about fishing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I hear your passion. Start a fan page and just look for ways to be able to monetize that down the road. So it doesn't matter what it is. Just if you're educated on something and you believe in something and you feel like you can provide value into the marketplace or provide value to an audience, start a fan page. Start there and get those fans and build up an engaging community of followers who are going to look to you for advice, motivation, inspiration, credibility, you know, things like that.
I love it. Well, if that's not inspirational, I don't know what is. I mean, you know, from taking a passion to cultivating an audience and then being able to monetize that audience. I mean, even just through affiliate offers. I mean, it's, you know, you don't have to do anything like particularly new or innovative or challenging. I mean, it's literally just putting folks in front of something that they already want to know about. So
yeah.
I think that's awesome. So Michelle, thank you so much for sharing. We always appreciate it. And yeah, if you guys want to hear more of this kind of stuff and you want to hear more of the kind of the tactical side and you want to see Michelle, you know, up on stage, you know, sharing like the nitty-gritty details, and you got to make it to No Excuses next year.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.